Hi everyone, Alistair Davies here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is live lesson time again. So we have Glyn here. He's very kindly come to be a volunteer. Good morning. And we've had a quick look at his golf swing, and there's a few things to work on, even though he's a very, very good player. He's a single figure golfer, 6 handicapper. Correct. So that's right, yeah? Yeah. And the goal is to get to scratch in the next 4 years. 4 years, yeah. So he hasn't got too far to go, and no doubt from watching him hit a few shots, he should be able to get there. So we're going to have a look at his golf swing, mostly looking at how he exits through the golf shot, how he rotates through the golf ball, a little bit of work on how his shoulder action is and his leg action is really through impact. Currently he has a lot of what I would call left shoulder gets high, kind of a little bit too much, kind of almost right side bend. It's more a case that there's too much lateral shift really with the lower half, and then don't get the rotation through the golf ball. And we're also going to try and smarten up the hand action a little bit, even though it's pretty good. It would be, as it is really, a kind of category 1 golfer hand action at the moment. But you complain about, if fair to say, hitting some hook shots, overdrawn shots really, and that's what we're really trying to eliminate. Even though he hasn't shown me many of those, he's shown me a couple of those today so far, so not a huge amount of evidence. Yeah, maybe so. So we're going to work quite hard on that movement through the ball, and we're going to soften his setup a little bit to help that, because I think it's just a little bit out of balance and a little bit tall. So we're going to get you a little bit more grounded and get you working your body through the ball a little bit better. Good. Okay, keep watching to learn how. So Glyn, you've got a very good golf swing, and I really like it, and you've worked hard on it, it's fair to say, over the last year or so, or 2 years or so, just coming back from a layoff from golf, and you've done a really good job. So the key thing is really, you know, Glyn has a few things in his backswing that I would possibly change long term, but from a short term perspective, because the club gets into such a nice position in this delivery position, I don't think there's a lot of merit in, for your first session, certainly today, or in this particular session, changing the backswing too much, okay? So the things in the backswing I'm going to bypass. We're going to work very much from this delivery position here and how we work through the golf ball. And again, as I said to you, yours is good, but I want to try and make it that top level and eliminate these slight hooky shots that you have in your game. What we're going to work quite hard on is from here, reducing the lateral slide and feeling this left shoulder sits lower and more downward and more open through impact like this. So if you imagine, if I'm in a really good position here, and then as I go through the golf ball, my shoulder goes up and my head goes back and my legs laterally move, the club will want to go to the right. Now your path is only 1 degree to the right, which is excellent. Wouldn't change that. But what we'll see, and even with your driver swing we saw there, on the odd bad swing, the path gets more 3-4 degrees to the right. Yeah. And I also worry about neck injury here as well. And the more the head goes to the right and the shoulders goes high, the more it's going to send your hand path to the right, and the more you're going to have to scoop it to get the ball back on target. So what we're going to work quite hard on today is trying to feel that your left leg moves backwards much more, not towards target, as a feel. We still want lateral bump, it's fair to say. And we also want to feel that this lead shoulder is going to go much lower as we go through the golf ball. And I'm going to physically help you do this a little bit. Okay, come and take your step to a ball. Again, just naturally as you would do. Okay, now if you swing to the top of your backswing and freeze for me, now just bring it down to that delivery position nice and slowly. So I want you to feel through the golf ball that we're going to go much more like this. So left shoulder going much lower, left knee going much more back, and we're going to feel the arms go really left, and almost that the club head stays to the right of your hands as you go through this move here. So currently you're pretty, what I'd say, orthodox or neutral. But again, to encourage you to really take these hands out of play, and you talked earlier about how you liked Alex Noren's fall through, he gets this shaft almost matching his spine as he comes through into this position here. That's kind of our goal for these drills. Might not be what you do on the golf course, but certainly from a drill format, that's what we're going to feel you do. So go through that again for me. Top of the swing. Bring it down slowly, and then we're going to feel the hips almost work almost back towards camera. Yeah. Left shoulder, lead shoulder feels low, and the shaft feels like it goes left and vertical like that. Yeah. Okay, feel a bit different? Yeah. Okay, so initially what I want you to do is have a go hitting the ball, thinking of your left shoulder going lower, spinning lower and more on top of the ball through the ball, and try and show me that finished position. That's what I want you to do initially, and then what we're going to do is probably give you some exercises and drills to do that you can take home and do to help. Have a go at a shot first of all. Pretty good. Just make it a bit shorter swing first of all to make it a bit easier for you to do. Again, just do a rehearsal first. Just go 3/4 way back. Bring it down. Come on through. Bring it through. Bring it through. Bring it through. Good. Okay, and just try and finish there. So much, shorter, slower, more deliberate initially. Try and get those feels in play. Very good. And ideally we want to see these balls, almost have a little bit of cut spin on them. That one started right and went right. So we'll try and feel that we just get that path, even if anything more, going lower left. So on this particular one here, just hit it very softly for me, okay? I'm going to keep hold of you, okay? Just go nice and softly. Okay, so the shot's going to get worse, but do you feel me pulling that shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Go again with another ball for me. Okay. This time I'm going to move the legs just to see if we get any bigger gains with the legs. Just go again for me. Good. I feel different?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, good. Try again the same feel. So if you try and repeat what I did with you feeling wise, let's see how it looks. Good. Okay, we're going to go back into the studio and do some work now. Okay. So let me borrow the club. What I want you to try and do for me is stay as flat-footed as you possibly can. Feel that. So just real flat-footed. My foot's hardly moving. So nice narrow stance, flare your feet. Very good. Hold it there for me. Good. Stretch these arms out a bit more. So this all feels a little bit more there and there. Okay. Try and show me that on your own if you can. Good strike that one there, right in the middle of that one. So we're using the bag now. If you obviously slide, you're going to whack into the bag. The idea is you don't hit the bag, you could work to the bag. And I want you to feel like your arms go very low and cut off finish. Good. Should be able to miss it, no problem. Yeah, but try and feel like the arms go almost round the corner, I call it. But don't hit the bag with your legs. Good, stretch those arms out. Good. Stretch them out and stretch them left. That's the key thing. So this is just for the head, because the head goes back, legs go forward. So we're working two sides to do the same thing. Okay, go for it. Same drill, same thing. Good, stretch those arms. For that left arm is as straight as you can make it there at that point. And the shaft back at you like that. Good. Okay, so there you have it. So we've had a look at Glyn's golf swing. We've had a look at some exercises to make some changes to the pattern of movement. What we've seen from the results is the strikes moved slightly more centered. Yep. Okay, so slightly less toe. Again, a lot of the toe strikes are coming from the body standing up a bit through the golf ball in result from the kind of slide in the neck. So what we've worked on primarily is trying to reduce the amount of slide and work on trying to get that left shoulder a bit lower through the impact area, and also a bit of the hold off their hands, all kind of combined into one really. We've tweaked your posture a touch too.
Yeah.
Just got you a bit softer, got your balance less on your toes, so to help you to, when you're rotating, that you're not on your toes. That obviously causes issues in itself. How have you found it? How have you?
I found it more difficult than I thought, if I'm honest. I've struggled more with extending the left finishing. I enjoyed the bag drill, just to make sure that the consequence of me sliding would be to knock the bag.
Yep.
So that was a good to defer that away from there. But ultimately, yeah, loved the little bits I can work on. And like you say, I'm not too far away, but these little bits.
No, you're in a really nice place. You're swinging it really, really well. I've got no doubt that you could get to scratch. Obviously, look at the other parts of your game as well to make the most of your scoring, the tactical sense, and obviously the short game to make a difference. From the long game, from what you've shown me today, you're hitting the ball really pretty straight. Obviously, you've hit a few bad shots that have gone left, which we all do.
Yeah.
So making sure that the process on the golf course is tight so you don't fall into bad mental habits, that will be the other issues why you will do it also. Yeah. And improving the pattern of movement, you know, like we all should do to make sure we don't hit bad shots. The bag drill thing's really good one for you because again, it gives you evidence, so it tells you if you've slid or not. And working away from that bag, whilst we did the head at the same time, stopping the head going back, that's for me is probably paramount and key to the quick results.
Okay.
So the more you do that, the better. And the idea would be you go to the range and you do probably 40–50% of your balls like that, and then the rest pretty normal. Maybe with the thought of just trying to feel like you turn left more or your head's more on top, something like that. It's a nice simple thought on the course.
Yeah.
So guys, if you have enjoyed today's video, please like and share the video. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please hit my logo down the bottom corner and join me in my journey and let me help you hopefully lower your scores and improve your golf. Also, if you have any requests for videos or questions, or you want to take part in one of these videos in the future, please post a comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Glenn.
Thank you. Pleasure. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
And see you again here soon.